Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to make these little bandana baby bibs. I have different sizes. These sizes are all the same pattern. They're different size needles. So I will put the sizes up and the needles so that you can make whatever size that you need. So this is the one we just finished making. So as promised, I said I would measure it after and put at the beginning of the video, so you have an idea. So 6 inches there, 6.5 there, about 4.5 up there. My battery's gonna die. And the neck roughly is about 8 inches, 7.5, 8 inches around. Alright, so I got my 4 weight, which is a Burnett 4 weight. It calls for a 5mm, but I'm going to use a 4.5. And you can wash and dry this fabric, which you'll need to do when it comes to a baby's bib. I'm just going to cut that straggler piece off. You are going to need a stitch counter, or a row counter, sorry, because there is a part where I'm going to leave and let you do all the rows by yourself. So you're just going to simply make a slip knot. I'm using, like I said, my 4.5. So you are going to chain 3. In the first chain you made, you're going to do 3 half double crochets. So a half double crochet is you yarn over like you're going to do a double crochet. You're going to go into the stitch and grab some more yarn. Oops, maybe come back through. You should have 3 pieces. 3 you're going to pull through. So normally you'd pull through 2 for a double. This is a half double, so you're going to pull through all 3 of those pieces. That's half double. That's your stitch. So put 2 more of those in here, and this half double crochet stitch is going to go through our entire pattern. So pull your tail tight. You're going to chain 2, and we're going to be doing increase rows for 12 rows altogether. So our increase is just going to be 2 half doubles in the first stitch, 2 half doubles in the next stitch, chain 2 and turn. So single half doubles all the way, the stitches in between, just the first and the last one are going to get 2 stitches each. So 2 half doubles in this stitch, a half double in the middle, and 2 half double in the last stitch. Chain 2, turn your work, 2 half doubles, half double in the middle, and 2 half doubles in the last stitch. Chain 2, turn your work, 2 half doubles, half doubles in the middle, 1 in each hole. Oops. and 2 half doubles in the last stitch. Chain 2, turn your work. So we've done 4 rows already, so you can count them down the side here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This was our beginning. So just pull that tight. That's just your slip knot from the beginning. So we've done 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, and you need 12 altogether. So I'm going to leave you to let you do your other 8, since I seem to have a big knot right now. And I'll meet you back here after you've done your 8. Now every single row of those 8 rows is going to be an increased row. So 2 half doubles in the beginning, 2 half doubles in the last stitch, and I'll meet you right back here when you have 12 altogether. Alright, so I'm done my 12 rows, and that's what it should look like. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The next 3 rows are just going to be straight 1 single crochet, or 1 half double crochet in each stitch across for the next 3 rows. So we're not increasing anymore. We're just doing straight up stitches. Okay, so now I've got my 3 rows done because it's an odd number. It's going to be on this side. So you should be, I think, starting row 16. So turn your work. We're going to do 5 stitches in each. We're going to put a half double crochet. So that's 5. And then these next 2 stitches, so you're going to yarn over, you're going to go in, you're going to pick some up, you're going to come through 2, you're going to yarn over, go through the second stitch, pick some up, come through 2, and then come through all 3. So that's a double crochet, so you just double crochet 2 together. So you're going to chain 2, and you're going to turn. So now we're working on this part right up here. Oops, I'm stuck. So now you're going to half double crochet all the way across, so it should be a total of 6. So the reason we did this is to give it a rounded look. Chain 2, turn your work. Half double crochet 6. Chain 2. Turn your work. Realize I'm so low. Half double crochet 6. Chain 2. Turn your work. So first 2 and the last 2, you're gonna double crochet together. half double crochet these next 2 stitches, and double crochet these 2 together, chain 2, turn your work. So now you're going to half double crochet 4, chain 2, turn your work. Half double crochet 4, chain 2, turn your work. This is where we're going to make a buttonhole. So you're going to do a half double crochet, you're going to chain 2, you're going to skip 2, and you're going to do a half double crochet in this last stitch. That's your buttonhole. Chain 2, and you're going to put stitches inside this hole. So I'll put a half double, 2 half doubles in there to make up for this 2 stitches. Oh, we forgot the first hole. So this first stitch, you're going to put a half double crochet in there. You're going to put 2 half double crochets into the space, the button space, so that makes up for the 2 stitches that we skipped. And a half double crochet in the last stitch, and you can fasten off. Make a slip knot. Count 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go into the 6th, actually go into the 7th stitch. You're going to make a stitch, and then you're going to instantly double crochet these 2 together. And you're going to half double crochet to the end. You're going to chain 2 and turn your work. You're going to half double crochet 6, you're going to chain 2 and turn your work. One more row of half double crochets, 6 across. chain 2, turn your work. So you're going to double crochet these two together, half double crochet, half double crochet, and you're going to double crochet these together, chain 2, turn your work. Now you're going to do 2 rows of half double crochet 4, chain 2. So this is where we put our buttonhole over here on the other side. So we don't need a buttonhole. So you're going to do 2 more rows of 4 half double crochets. And then you can fasten off. Actually, you can fasten off, or you can choose to go around the whole outside and around with single crochets just to clean it up. I'm just gonna leave mine raw. So this is the area we're going to sew our button onto, or these last 2 rows of 4. So that's what it looks like. Hope my blue's not too. This is what it looks like if you were to crochet around, single crochet around the whole outside. This is what I did with this one, and it gives it a nice look. But then at the end of the day, it's not that much different. So that's why I chose to just leave the rest of mine. All these other ones I just left raw. There's just a raw edge on them. So this was the only one that I actually did single crochet all around the outside, and doesn't really make a difference. I mean, you might like it, so you can go ahead and you can do that. I am gonna go get a button and I'll meet you right back here. Alright, so I've got my button and I've got my needle. Just make sure that your button goes over that hole and it's not too small. So I'm just going to fasten off. Get another needle for weaving our ends in. Just going to kind of go across my stitches in and out. I'll just pull it back out before you cut it off, just so it's not all bunchy. And then we get this guy still at the bottom. So this is the front. Cut a little bit of yarn. Oh, my battery's gonna die. Better speed this up. Actually, let's come up into the hole. Leave some at the back for tying. Go down into the hole. Out the other hole. Go down that hole. And just like any button, you're just going to tie it at the back. And there you have it. Your own little bandana baby bib. So thanks for joining me, guys. I'm going to put the measurements. Measurements are probably going to be at the front of the video, but thanks for joining me, guys. And I'll see you in the next video.